All right, now I'm using a little bit of 91% rubbing alcohol to get the big dust off. I sanded it, give it a twice over with 240, and then followed up by 400. They recommend 220 and then 320, but at least what I found on the web. But I'm using what I had just because that's just the way it is. And but anyway, I'm using the alcohol. It gets up the dust that's left behind after I blew off the big stuff and wiped it down with a dry towel, and has the advantage of also drying very quickly and not leaving a lot of residue behind. So we like that, and that's what we're looking for. So that's why I use this, and I'm using blue Scott towel, shop towel, because it leaves behind very little lint, and so there's that bonus. And of course, when I get done with everything, before I add the stain, I'm going to blow it off one last time, make sure we get all of the residual dust off of it. You can see, I've got most of it off. There's not much coming up onto the paper towel, the shop towel. But still, we want as much of that as we can get off there. Doing the 240 followed up by the 400 really smoothed out the wood. I mean, it was pretty smooth coming straight out of the factory cut, but boy, it really made a difference giving it the twice over with those two grits. To follow up with that, after I get my first coat of stain on, I'm going to do a wet sand with a 2-part mixture and with 2000 grit. Maybe start off with 1000. I don't know. I'm going to go back and check out a couple of the videos again. But anyway, I'm going to end up with a 2000 grit by the time I get done to really bring out a smooth, nice sheen from that polyurethane mixture that I'm putting together for the stain. So, and notice I'm going with the grain on everything, and especially with the wiping off of the dust, I'm taking it in one direction, not going back and forth. So we're going to call that good for the moment and let that evaporate. And if I get real ambitious, I may do a first coat of stain tonight, but we shall see.